Hi Danielle, welcome to my last PDP for commercial. So in this vlog I'll be demonstrating all my improvements, what I did to help me achieve those improvements and how this has contributed to me better dancing. So I hope you enjoy. Here is a clip from one of our warm-ups in class that includes a variety of skills including burpees, turnovers, jump lunges and jogging. As you can see, my technique is much more refined during these exercises compared to where it was in December. For example, in my turnovers, I now touch the floor every time. I also don't hinge at my hips, but rather I bend from my knees, meaning I can protect my back and gain the full effect from the exercise. My running technique has also developed, as I now pick my feet up above my knees during every pace. This was something I wasn't aware I should do in September. My star jumps have also become more refined, as I now ensure that my arms remain straight and touch at the top throughout every exercise. In my jump lunges, I ensure that my weight remains in the middle, meaning there is equal strain on both legs and enables me to push off the floor using the correct muscles. Overall, my stamina and strength has really developed, as by the end of this third set, I'm able to carry on and show minimal signs of weakness. This level of fitness wasn't attainable back in December, as I would have been tired and out of breath by the first round and unable to carry on. My choreography retention levels have also developed further since December. I'm now able to retain much longer combos without forgetting sections. I train this by using a technique called chunking when in classes. This includes splitting the choreography up into smaller sections, usually 3 or 4 eighths or subsections of the music, each individual section being a chunk and then merging them together. This helps me not to become overwhelmed with the amount of content in a class. Here I've included clips of the commercial and jazz classes, both of which I've used this method to help me remember the combination. I've also got better at not relying on other dancers to prompt me during the choreography, just because they're stood next to me. Instead, I focus more on myself when in an intricate routine by not looking around so much in the mirror, and more performing up and out to an imaginary audience to help prepare me for future jobs when people will be watching. Additionally, with my changed mindset of concentrating on my dynamics and movement quality rather than retention, means when I do mess up, you can't tell because I just go into freestyle until I can pick the combo back up. I found that by thinking like this, I've forgotten combinations a lot less, as I'm putting less amounts of pressure on myself to remember it. Overall, now that my retention of choreography in classes is stronger, I need to focus on developing my pick-up speed of movements to the same high level over the summer and the next coming years. This means that when I'm in a professional setting, not only am I able to retain the content, but I can pick it up immediately to make the process quicker for choreographers and artists alike. Freestyle is still not my favourite thing to do, however, I've become much more comfortable with the idea of it. This is due to making myself freestyle on my own in my kitchen, bedroom or after classes in the studio. I've also started to freestyle after every combo I do in classes to prepare me for when I have to do it in audition settings. This video is an example of that. My freestyle since September has developed into a more groovy, fluid style rather than static, powerful moves. I've learnt that this style enables me to keep dancing for longer, even if I forget moves, because I can just groove out of one move until I've decided another. It also makes me look more relaxed when dancing, which is good because it improves my overall aesthetic to audiences. Overall, my freestyle has come a long way since December. In particular, my confidence and attitude towards it, as now I wouldn't hesitate to put myself forward in a cypher, which is something I would have never dreamed of 3 months ago. For my healthy dancer this term, I've focused on settling into my parents' new home in France, as most weekends it's been hectic travelling back and forth between Manchester and here to help move furniture and walls as well as trying to learn a new language. But finally, now that the move and visas are all over, I can spend more time back in Manchester. Here are some clips of me exploring the local countryside just outside our town.